it's me. I'm back with a new makeup tutorial. This makeup I didn't do. From what I did in the tutorial, it's not done on the same day. I couldn't finish filming that day, but it's the same makeup. It's just a different lip color actually. I did a different lip today, but eye makeup's the same, face makeup is the same. I use the same colors and all that stuff like that. But I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to do a one eyeshadow look just using one eyeshadow, and this works really well with like your coppery or your metallic shades. I learned this from Emily Noel on Beauty Broadcast. She gives so many great tips, and so I wanted to try it on myself because she does a lot of one eyeshadow looks all the time. I'm like, whoa, she just used one eyeshadow for that, but it would come out with so much dimension. It looked as though she used different shades to get her look, but she didn't. So I wanted to try it for myself, and I wanted to share with you all how I achieved this and what I learned from using just one metallic eyeshadow. So I show you guys two options in the video. For this particular look, I use my MAC eyeshadow in Spectacle of Yourself. I believe that was a limited edition color. I don't know, I bought it from a CCO, but I don't think it's something they keep regularly in stock, but it's a beautiful, beautiful dark coppery shade, and that's what I'm wearing now. But as you can see, there's lots of dimension to this look. It looks as though I added a darker color to the outer area, and it looks as though I did something special in the crease, and I didn't. It's just that one shadow applied all over the lid and blended out, as you will see, and it just gives you a beautiful look. So feel free to try this with different metallic shades that you have. The one from the Wet n Wild Vanity palette would be a great option if you don't have this particular color, but play around with it, even metallic-y silvers, anything like that. Just try it out. But here's the tutorial. I'll let you guys check it out, and I hope you like it and find it helpful, and I look forward to seeing you guys in some other videos. So I'll see you all later. Check out the video, and I hope you like it.
So first I am starting off by applying a face primer all over my face, and I'm using the Lancome La Bosse face primer, and I just apply that wherever I feel that it's needed. And then I'm going to use the Mirabella primer for my eyes, and I'm also going to apply that underneath my eyes. So I'm using my favorite concealer from this palette here, and I'm just going to do a little bit of color correcting on my face prior to applying a foundation and concealer and all that good stuff. And I will be doing a more detailed video on this very, very soon, so stay locked in for that. Now I'm applying my foundation, and for the life of me, I don't remember what foundation I wore that day. But you know what? No, I do. It was the Lancome Taunt Miracle foundation, and I believe it's in shade 470. So I just applied that all over my face and blended that in with my Real Techniques Complexion Perfection sponge. And then I filled in my brows and cleaned it up with a little bit of concealer. So for highlighting the areas of my face that I would like to highlight, I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I don't remember what shade I'm using. I want to say it's NC35. I filmed this a little while ago, but all the details will be down below, so you can check out the shade there. But I use this one when I want more of an extreme highlight, so I'm just going to blend that out, of course, with my sponge. Then I'm going to use my Midnight Luxury Powder in the shade Banana to set all the areas that I decide to highlight on my face. I then use my Duo Fiber brush from Crown Brush to wipe away any excess powder that's left sitting on my face. And then as my all over powder on my face, I use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and I use the color Dark. And I just lightly apply that all over my face, and just blend in my highlight and everything. I go around the perimeter of my forehead and stuff with my bronzer, and I'm using the CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony Bronze, and I'm just, you know, filling in, what am I talking about? I'm doing a light contour with the bronzer, but I don't really too often do a super harsh contour, so it's always just like really simple, basic, unless, you know, I'm really trying to get done up for something, but yeah. So now I'm going to get started on my eyes, and I'm using a Spectacle of Yourself, as I said in the beginning, but this shade here from the Wet n Wild Vanity palette could also work very, very well, and actually does look very pretty. I've tried it. So I'm just applying that all over my lid with a fluffy blending brush, and the application for this is so quick, you guys. So I just first begin by patting it on all over my lid, and I also like to drag it up into the crease. So then I'm taking a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out that color starting from my crease area and kind of blend it upwards. And you can see just from blending that out, it looks like you're doing some sort of separate color within your crease, but it's not. You're just using that same one shadow, and it just gives off such nice dimension. So be sure to blend really well, because you don't want any like harsh stopping point on the lid, since you are just using one shadow. You're not using any transition shades or anything like that. So then I used a little bit of a highlight shade in my inner corner, and I also dragged a little bit right underneath my eye in the inner corner. And then you can use the same shadow. I don't know why I didn't use the same shadow I used on the lid. It probably might be a better idea, but for some reason I wanted to use my bronzer. I don't know, maybe for a softer look or something. But yeah, the point is for it to be one eyeshadow, but oh, I guess technically it was one eyeshadow, huh? But yeah, I put that bronzer on my lower lash line, and then I put a brown liner in my waterline, and then for the top, I'm just taking a little bit of my black Urban Decay pencil. I think that's Perversion or Zero. It's one of those. Like I said, details will be down below, and I just did a soft smudged out liner on my top lash line. I didn't wing it out or anything like that. Then I just did a quick coat of mascara on my top lashes and a nice coat on the bottom to give it a nice full effect, since I will be wearing falsies on the top. So then to complete my face, I used a blush in the shade Rust, and that is from La Femme. And their blushes are so beautiful and really pigmented. And then I just added a little bit of a highlight. I believe the highlight I used that day was the e.l.f. Got a Glow blush. And just took that down the center of my nose. And for my lips, I use my Revlon lipstick in Siren, which I love so much. And I especially love it during this time of year. And then top that off with my MAC lip gloss in Lynchy Lux, or Lux, however you pronounce it.
Alright guys, so that's it for this particular makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out more details on this look and achieving different beautiful eye looks with a metallic shade, just using one eyeshadow. It will be on my blog. I am trying to do more posts on my blog again, so definitely check that out there. And that's about it. The link will be down below. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below in the info box, and I will see you guys all later. Bye y'all.
If you haven't had the chance to check out my previous video, just click here to watch my June favorites.